Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Hand of Fate 2. In the previous episode, we started through the moon, getting somewhat fortunate in managing to get most of the conspirators. Well, every conspirator so far. Here's hoping we can get the last 4. While passing through the city's bustling fish markets, you hear a choking sound followed by a terrified scream. Pushing through the panicking crowd, you find a family of fishmongers writhing on the ground beside a toppled wagon. You watch in horror as pustules of corruption spread across their bodies and down their limbs, leaving them grotesque and unrecognizable. Alrighty then. Now, I did mention last time I had a funny story, and I may as well tell it now, so... Basically, on my first successful run-through where I managed to get all this, I managed to do the fairy ring. Which, because I haven't shown it here, basically makes it so that if you successfully get through it and retrieve the child, which requires having a blessing of your own to give up, she basically gives you a special blessing that makes it so that you get a new blessing every new map. Well, I got it rather early on at the beginning, and one of the blessings I got from it was that if you draw a pain card anytime during any event, you basically get the ability to go straight to the ending. Now, ending of the level. And I was rather worried at this level because the this is an Armello. The cards of steel were getting rather tough by this point, and I was worried about going through their checkpoints to get to the end, because I had just finished the last area with the conspirators. But I drew a pain card during that, which allowed me to go straight to the ending and completely ignore all of the checkpoints. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get that lucky.
Back to the bones. I hope you have learned to be their master.
Now, I'm hoping I'll be able to bypass these checkpoints here, because there's no way, even with the gear I've got, that I'll get past them without a fight. But you never know. Group of corrupted down, though I'm gonna need to take some time to heal. Let's see, 17, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I should be able to get some healing off and still have enough left over. getting real worried about those brimstone cards. Let's see, what do we got for equipment? Not bad, but I think I'll stick with my Lord's Diadem. Take a little extra food to make up for what I just spent. And let's get moving. And of course the general store shows up immediately after. Oh well, doesn't matter. The Dark Thirst might be nice, but nah. Alright, looks like we're definitely gonna have to go through these. Oh, and they've got a brimstone card. One off. Alright, let's do this. Be warned, brimstone cards are far more dangerous than the typical kind. Just gotta be careful, concentrate, don't get greedy with my hits. By the way, I finally figured out what you needed to do to charge up your special bash. You just gotta defend. Just got a phalanx. That got to deal with. Again, like I said at the tower, I feel like it should have been the captains that had the horn and the generals that had the armor. Oh, that hurt. Come on, I can't die now. Okay, gonna have to spend a lot of food to heal that off. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to pass back through it. But, hopefully, the one drunken night shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Concentrate on that one, because I can't afford to take any more damage, because I've only got so much food. Okay, this could get me some more food. But don't I already have the... Yeah, I already got the Potion of Youth. Weird.
They hope walls can keep the sickness away, yet the sickness is in the land itself.
Okay, we're not going to be fighting any Empire enemies in this, so I'm going to switch over to the Peeler. You arrive at a walled-off section of the city. The makeshift barriers are taller than 3 men. Somebody bangs on the wall from the other side, startling you. A desperate wailing pierces through. Maker, please, let us out! Passers-by are pointedly ignoring the wails and screams. Only a lonely man kneels against the barrier, head in his hands, weeping. The man notices your approach and trips over himself, babbling. Golden hair, short, she always wears her yellow scarf. Mylena, please, go get her out of there. Well, we need to do this, so, yeah, let's head into the corrupted Borough. With a running leap, you mantle a makeshift barrier. You land in a Borough much like the others, except it is deserted, and there is a body at your feet. The body does not wear a yellow scarf. This poor soul is not Lena. Well, it's actually pretty much a good thing. Let's see, in this case, we need to explore the Borough. You wander the streets of the Borough, past bodies and barred doors. The stillness is disquiet.
Patience. Do not move too quickly, for haste breeds only failure.
That's not good. Lose some life. A stone bounces painfully off your temple. You turn to face the source and find a glaring, mad-eyed urchin peering at you from a rooftop. The child lifts another stone overhead and you duck down in an alleyway to escape the second volley. The sound of groaning persists, grating your nerves. Okay, we need to head for the source of groaning at this point. In the center of the Borough squats a pulsating mass of corruption. Crystallized growths sprout from its surface. Inside, infected horrors gestate. With a shudder, the crystals crack apart and the infected creatures emerge from their cocoons to defend their cluster. We need to take this down. Pack swarms to protect a grotesque obsidian pillar blanketed in an otherworldly miasma. Attack them. Seriously, we need to do this in order to make a later fight that we have to get through in a certain time limit easier. Weapons of this design left the knights of the tract shattered and dispersed. Looks like a halberd. Let's see what the big deal is. Now, I'm gonna try something. Yep, that insta-killed it. Nice. So, I'm just gonna build up charges on the weaklings, and then use that on the big guys. Sound like a solid plan? Okay, that fight went pretty easily. With the pillar broken, the massive corruption quivers and erupts, spilling black ooze across the cobblestones. As the dust settles, you notice a crowd of townsfolk staring in astonishment from a nearby house. You approach the ragged bunch. Among them you spy a golden-haired woman with a dirty yellow scarf. You tell her of the weeping man. She pulls you close and whispers desperately, "If you have a way out, please, get me out of here." She looks guiltily toward the others. "You must leave them. A group of this size will attract too much attention." Lena the Ball Maiden pledges her service to your cause. Now we need to explore the Borough, because there are 2 more people we need to find in here. Too early.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
Yeah, street urchin, come on. Oh, no. Oh, great. All failures are considered huge failures. There we go.
Nicely timed.
Yeah, if only I could have done that earlier. Through the dusty window of a tailor shop, you spy a tweedy little man with anxious eyes. You gesture comfortingly, and the man scurries out to join you. Farron the silversmith pledges his service to your cause. We still need to keep exploring, though, because there's one more person we need to find. Whew. That was way too close. Most of the buildings in this desecrated neighborhood are nailed shut, so you were surprised to stumble upon an abandoned schoolhouse, its doors wide open. It is a small place, the chairs are knocked over, books are strewn onto the floor, as if its occupants exited hastily. In the gloom, you hear the tinkling laughter of a child. Instinctively, you unsheath your weapon, but the room is empty. Find the source of laughter. You search in the darkened corners of the schoolhouse, and unearth a hole in the wall, hidden behind a fallen desk. The giggles are coming from somewhere within. You lean in to get a closer look. Not even gonna try for that huge success.
Breathe. You have done well.
You gasp. There's a body in here. A teacher? A father? You cannot tell if he ultimately succumbed to infestation or to violence. Oh, dark thirst. Let's leave the body be. Come on, I really pray we don't need the huge success for this. Oh, great gold, that'll do me so much good. As you turn to leave, you run straight into a thin, bird-like woman standing in the way of the door. Hello, I am Jonas. My twin is Jorhelm. I have heard that you want to destroy the Empire, and now that I see that you are crooked of brow and strong of nose, I believe in your quest. Jonas the twin pledges her service to your cause. Jonas wanders off into the Borough. You ask her if she needs help escaping, but she merely waves her hand and smiles. Now, we need to escape the Borough. You look for a section of wall suitable for scaling. Do not batter down the wall. Sneak Lena and Farron over the wall. Now, supposedly, there's supposed to be a lot more. I've heard from people saying that there was a lot more corrupted. I don't know if it has to do with fighting the corrupted earlier. That reduces its numbers down to just this. I don't know. I can't confirm it because I always went that one way. Your investigation is interrupted by a blood-curdling scream. You turn in time to observe a corrupted creature gnawing out a man's throat. I highly recommend, if you have it, the peeler. Dark Thirst isn't really going to be worth it because we need a lot more corrupted kills to get that token, and one is just going to be a drop in the bucket. You point out the wall in the distance and tell Lena and Farron to hurry. The corrupted are swarming this area. You must finish them off and get back to Lena and Farron before it's too late. Well, thankfully it's just one, and I have the peeler. Now, we do have to get through this in a specific time limit.
So be it.
Oh, come on, that didn't work. Well, whatever, at least it goes down easily enough. Ah, it didn't work. So be it. Now, I have never had this happen, but from what I've read, if you don't defeat the corrupted in time, Lena will get bitten. You rush back to Lena and Farron. They are in the middle of pulling themselves over the wall using a combination of footholds and piled debris. Yeah, if she gets bitten, then she's going to get corrupted. But I have also heard that if you bought the potions from the apothecarian, that one left over you can use to cure her and still get her and her boyfriend, husband, whatever, father, I don't know, as a conspirator. You push them over and follow before it's too late. You climb down the wall to the gasps from onlookers and hear an astonished cry of joy as Lena and her beloved are reunited. Husband, Tolan the Weaver pledges his services to your cause. Farron bids you a nervous farewell and reaffirms his pledge to your cause before hurrying away into the city, glancing nervously around at the townsfolk. As you push past the whispering crowd and disappear back into the city, you know that your actions here will place the Empire closer on your trail. Okay, with all 12 conspirators, we now need to get to the church. It's going to be in one of these 3 cards, but we gotta get past one of these patrolling soldiers to get there. I'm not confident in my health, so I'm going to take some time, and I am going to heal. Ooh, 7 more. Now, I do still need to hold on to at least 4 food, so I'm not going to be able to get a full heal unless I can get some more food. Unfortunately, it's just 1, but 1 is better than none. Okay, that's all I can afford to cook for now. But who knows? If we're lucky, we'll get past this. Yes! You keep your head down and continue on your way. Ooh, I was worried about that.
Do what you can to find more food.
What? Ah! No, whatever. No, I'm not going to use Torbjorn for this. Kolbjorn. I'm just going to get out of the... Well, it's just a captain. Yeah, why not? He's not Brimstone. Oh, come on. I was in the middle of bashing. That should have left me with some invincibility frames. Ugh, I should have just gotten out of the way. So be it. Yeah, Gambler's Jewel. I could have used that a couple floors ago. But whatever. It is what it is. I don't think this fight will be too difficult.
The moon reaches its height above the city, and upon what does it cast its light? Upon death, destruction, and pain. End this.
It is night by the time you arrive at the Church of Fires. Estrella's ally waits within, the hushed marble cathedral. Through the flickering candlelight, you walk past row upon row of wooden pews to the front of the temple. Beyond the altar, you climb a moonlit staircase until you reach the vast doors leading to the west terrace. You heave open the heavy doors. An Empire general with gray hair and a kindly face greets you. Ah, you must be the traitor. Your face is plastered all over the city. Are you incredibly sly or incredibly ruthless? General Flinthallow, at your service. General Flinthallow reviews the blood pledges to your cause. Flinthallow chuckles as he reads the list. Old Patton wishes the Emperor dead. Why, you have done well indeed. Suddenly, a troop of Empire soldiers bursts onto the terrace. chained ogre trudging behind them. The soldiers release the chains and the ogre shudders, its yellowed eyes darting around wildly. Some unknown condition prevents him from trying to escape. General Flint Hallow draws his sword. Stand down, men. One of the grubbier-looking soldiers growls, "Flint Hallow, you traitor! Colluding with the assassin? May your death be slow and painful." Now, if I had to take a good guess, I'd say if you don't get all the conspirators, General Flint Hallow actually joins the enemies. You draw your weapon. But, because we have him on our side, this fight will be easier. Plus, the fact that it's just a bunch of musket and an ogre, not a big deal. Though I have said that in the past and nearly got killed by an ogre, so... What iron will could break and enslave an ogre? The ogre's thick hide reduces damage by 4, making low-damage weapons less effective. Beware, club deals devastating damage. Evade or perish. Yeah, so does an axe. Okay, I'm gonna leave the others to take care of the ogre.
This empire is cold.
Take care of these guys first. Also might want to take care of that guy since he still has the curse on him. Although I should probably also do my damnedest to make sure that the general survives. Because I can't imagine this is going to go well if he dies. Chained Ogre doesn't fight any differently than the regular ogres, so I wouldn't worry too much about him. And it looks like he's become... Nope, he was stun-locked. Now, I'm fairly certain the General's horn blaring doesn't hurt you, but better to not take any chances. As the last enemy falls, Flint Hallow is already cleaning his sword and walking swiftly toward the exit. Without breaking stride, he details the way into the palace. The sewers, by the western docks, a gate etched with a bronze sun. You may find passage into the palace there. Gather your companions, mercenary. Prepare for the fight of your life. Tomorrow, you kill the Emperor. And with that, we have passed the Moon Challenge.
Now death is inevitable. It will come for the Emperor, and we will see what changes.
For learning of a secret way into the palace, we gain Wishing Well, Hired Hand, and Knight's Sword. We also gain Hunter's Blades, Dead King's Scales, and Brigand's Shield. For finding many in the city who believes in your rebellion, we gain Death's Garden. What was this one for? For saving the midwife from the ordeal by hot iron, we gain the Executioner's Axe.
The sun unfolds. 5 gates stand before us. 8 lie at our heels. Can you feel the power that lives in this place? It is close now.
Yes, with that, the moon is completed and the sun has unlocked. But we have come to an end for this episode of Hand of Fate 2. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, or to hit the straw poll link to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.